by giving our dog a choice of their favorite treat. Okay? We're going to let them choose which treat is their favorite one, so that we know which ones they prefer. I'm also going to give you an outline that shows everything week by week. And of course, going with is going to require them to be able to move on to the next step and go from there. If we need to lag back a little bit, we will. If we can go forward a little bit, we will. Okay? All right. Go ahead and have a seat, maybe relax. So by chance, does anybody have two separate flavored treats with them?
I do.
You do?
It's
Okay.
back in 2 bags.
Good.
I could share. I got plenty of.
You have the chicken ones? Does she like salmon?
She probably would, yeah.
She likes everything.
I like this stuff. I like that brand though, because she gets a sensitive stomach to the like Bill Jacks and other stuff.
Oh, okay. Or would you prefer bacon and cheese?
You got a salmon one.
All right. Woo.
It's strong. That's funny.
Yeah. You're probably used to that smell.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
So go ahead and take one. What's that?
I
I'm sorry, what?
got the chicken.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not with your job.
Actually, I'm at an Italian restaurant now.
You're where?
At an Italian restaurant.
Really?
After 16 years, I changed jobs. Yeah, I had a better
Congratulations. I love Italian. Where is it?
It's very close to my house in Jonesville. Off
Okay.
77, that would be exit 82.
What's it called?
Roma. We opened in January. We knew. There's more Romas. I think it's kind of generic Italian name.
In Jonestown?
Jonesville,
Jonesville.
close to Elton.
Okay.
She spelled that salmon. She was after it.
So is he. Okay. We're always looking for a good Italian because our favorite one shut down over COVID.
Homemade lasagna. I love it too, a little too much. I was losing a little weight when I started there.
Really?
Yeah, I give up.
Not anymore?
Yeah, I'm sitting out on that.
Okay.
Pizza.
I get it.
Makes it easy.
Yeah, I give up.
Do they serve gluten free?
They don't yet. They should, but not yet.
Okay. Let me know when they do.
I will.
All right.
I will.
So we're going to give our dog choice between treats. So we're going to put pieces of each treat, one in each hand. We're going to
Cody.
take the first hand, reward with that treat. Reward with that treat. Reward with that treat. We're going to do that 4 times. Then we're going to take the other hand, reward 4 times. Okay?
Okay.
Once we do that, then we're going to close our hands and see which one they choose. Okay? So let's start with that. Take pieces from each flavor, one in each hand. Oh, look at you, you're double pouched. That's awesome.
Buddy costs money. Yeah.
Nice. How's he doing at home with everything else? Yeah?
Never have he does a lot, really smart, he does his house really good, he does a lot of commands. I've always had trouble with heels, I've continued to have trouble with that, but we're still working on it.
I'll
Most
show you
other
what
things.
trick I've learned. Spoon, put something on it,
Uh-huh,
keep in front of him
uh-huh.
as you walk so that it's
Oh,
a lure,
a little bit of
so that he
peanut butter.
follows everywhere you go.
I would
good,
Flaky.
a good
I know
power.
by this point I should have the feeling that we,
Heel is one of the most difficult things to teach a dog. But peanut butter, cheese spread, any of the flavored cheese, or anything,
I've got that stuff.
and that'll help. And build that expectation. Okay, so whenever you're ready, with the clicker, we are going to use the clicker. Whenever you go to reward your dog, you're going to use your positive marker that you've already chosen and the clicker at the same time. So if your word, for example, is yes, it's yes. Okay? And then reward, just like you normally do. But this has a higher impact on the dog that helps the dog and did it. Okay, I'm going to put up a wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so whenever you're ready,
Barbara, come.
so you're going to feed 4 different times, 1 treat from 1 hand.
Okay. And click each time?
Yes.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait.
Yes.
Don't ask for anything. Oh, you were just getting him set? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I see, just reward, just
Yep, just,
random reward.
yep, just mark reward.
And then it's yes, and click
Yes,
right.
Yep. And you're going to use 1 treat only for
Yes.
this one first?
Yes.
And yes. Okay.
An easier way to use your clicker is if you take the treat in the hand that the clicker's in, hold it, get your fingers here,
Okay.
so that when you click, it's yes, reward.
So now we're just doing the other hand now.
Now you're going to do the other hand 4 times, same way.
Barbara. Come. Barbara. Yes.
Buddy,
Yes.
buddy, yes.
Don't ask her to do anything.
Yes.
Make sure you're using that clicker the same time you say yes, not one after the other.
Yes.
Good, better.
Yes.
That's it.
So you say it
Yes.
before you hand it.
Okay.
Good.
The chicken and it's it.
Say it, click it before you hand it. Okay? Now, put one of each treat in each hand. Close your hands. And you're going to present that treat in front of your dog, both hands, this way, and see which one he likes best. Obviously.
Yeah, you like
Okay.
these little, jacks.
So you're going to click and reward. So you're going to take the treat in each hand, present it to her together, and let her choose which one she wants. Obviously that one. Oh. Which one did you show the most interest in?
This one.
That one. Okay. Click and reward,
Yes.
and you can have it. And you got to click it.
No. You have to choose one after. Barbara. Oh, grab it. It's a big instructor stuff. Barbara.
Okay.
She likes chicken more, I guess. So maybe my hand smells.
Let's try sitting down so that we're a little bit more relaxed. And that's going to help your dog relax too. Present each treat with a closed hand and see which one they choose again. Click and reward. So if you hold your treat here, you can still click with these fingers. If you hold your treat here, you can still click with these 2 fingers.
Okay.
Okay? Sorry. Good. Now, whichever one that they choose, that they chose over the other, you're just going to, yes, reward 3 or 4 times with that treat.
Yes.
You don't want the chicken one.
Really? That's surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, now open your hand and let her choose, or put the other one back in there, give them the one that they really like
Your hand open.
as a reward. Give that one treat to them with an open palm, yes, and reward.
So the mold is open now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yes, sure, yes.
good. Okay, so we're teaching them that they have choices in the world, that they don't always have to settle for what's in front of them. They can make their own choices. This is all about getting them to use their brains and helping them to make good choices over the bad choices. Now, when we're done with an exercise, we're going to tell them that we're all done. The all done hand signal is a wiggle of the hands. All done. That's going to tell the dog that this exercise is over and we're done with this. If they don't disengage right away, then you're going to keep telling them all done every few seconds until they disengage. Okay?
All done.
Good.
All done. All done.
Good. There you go. Okay. He's changing his focus. All right. Now we're going to introduce the bucket game. The goal is for your dog to focus their attention on this bucket. It'll be easier if you're sitting. If you want to sit on the floor, even better. What we're going to do, I'm going to move this over some so I can see here. So what we're going to do is first get their attention on the bucket. Peek, peek, peek. We're going to get their attention on the bucket first. So I want you to take their favorite treats and put some in your bucket. I'm sorry, don't put them in the bucket yet. Hold on to the bucket. What we want is for them to focus on the bucket. So while you're sitting, because we want them to be calm for these exercises, because we want them to use their brain, all you're going to do is ask for a down position.
Down.
Down.
Down. Down.
And you're going to sit that bucket a few inches away from them, in front of them, and as soon as, it's okay. Oh, just get up.
Down.
And you can use your stay command.
Down.
Stay.
Stay.
Okay. Just put it, it's okay, just put it down in front of them. Every time they recognize it, click and reward. Yeah.
Do you want her to look at it?
Yep.
Yes.
If she looks at it, if they sniff it, if they pause, click and reward.
Down. Down.
Try not to guide their attention to it. We want them to follow it.
Down.
Keep staring at that bag in your hand.
Down.
There you go.
Down.
Yeah. Good. Mark and reward. Reward. Yes.
Down. Down. Good.
If they look at it, if they nose it,
Yes.
mark it and reward.
Down.
And you just
Yeah.
wait for it. You're waiting for her
Yeah.
to understand what we want. Yes. Good.
Yes.
Good.
Down. Down. Down.
If he's more comfortable in the sit, you can do a sit if he'll stay.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't want you to hold that treat there. I want his focus to be on the bucket, not on the reward.
Okay. Down. Down. Down.
Okay. Just hide your treats and wait for him to look at the bucket.
Yes. I guess that's a bad way. That's it.
No.
We want an absolute recognition that that bucket is there. If you have to do the, hold your treats up here
Sit.
so that they aren't searching for it.
Yes.
He's so interested in those treats, he's not focusing on the bucket.
Yes.
Good.
Sit.
hands up so that they are focusing down at your hands at your waist.
Down. Sit. Down. Down.
Yes.
Down.
So we're building an expectation, look at the bucket, get rewarded. Okay, so for him, because he's so interested in those treats,
Yeah.
I'm holding it in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 So we're teaching him, look at it, show it attention, get a treat. Yes. Yes. And now he's starting to get some. Yes. Yes. Huh?
Huh?
Yes. We had to think about it, but he's getting it. Yes. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're conditioning them. Look at the bucket, get rewarded. I do it a few more times with him until he realizes what we're working on. And then you give her a brain break for a second. Very good. Good. That's better.
Yes.
It's like I put my nose in it.
Okay. Now I want you to put treats in the bucket.
Couple, 2 or 3.
Put several.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Nope. Look it up. Hold it in your hand if you have to.
Okay, we're not supposed to give.
No, we want them to earn that reward, but we want them to know that it's coming from the bucket. So now, every time they look at it, you're going to reach into the bucket, mark and reward from that bucket.
So,
As soon as she looks at it, yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Good. We want them to know that that bucket is their reward system.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yes.
Yes.
Try not to keep,
Yeah.
we want him to do it on his own.
He's just completely staring at it now.
Yes.
That's okay, reward.
Yes.
You can make it more
Yeah,
challenging
we're off to the side.
by putting it in a different location. Each time the same place, but in a different location than the last one. Always rewarding out of the bucket.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
Good.
We're off to the side.
Yes.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Now, we want to build the duration of time that they're looking at the bucket. So instead of as soon as they look at the bucket or acknowledge that bucket, you're going to count for a count of 2 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, then mark and reward as long as their eyes are still on it. If their eyes come off of it, you just hold it there and wait for them to look back again. Okay?
Put it in the bucket.
In the bucket. Rewards come out of the bucket. Yeah. Good.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Don't
Yes.
mark and reward unless he holds.
Everything's
Use the bucket in a different location. Hold it out here a little more, let him look at it.
Yes.
Yes. So this is building diversity, getting them to recognize the
Yes.
bucket and acknowledge it in different, lack of a better word, environments.
Yes.
Yes. Good. So now we're trying to get them to hold their focus
Yes.
on it a little bit longer. Try it for 3 seconds. Once they've done it at 2.
Yes.
If they're not holding for 2, or if they're not holding for 3, then go back to 2. Try it in different locations. Yes.
Yes.
And, nope. Almost.
Yes.
No, don't click until
Yes.
he's on it for the full 2 seconds,
Yes.
for 2 seconds.
Yes.
So now you're only rewarding when their focus is on it for those 2 or 3 seconds. Yes. So he's still trying to figure out why the treats aren't in your hand. And why he's not getting a treat for touching it. This is making them use their brain. Good. That was better. Yes. Make sure you're clicking and saying yes while her eyes are on it for those 2 or 3 seconds. Okay, so. Uh-oh. He drinks a lot of water.
What is?
Oh, the only reason I asked is because it doesn't have much color to it.
Yeah, he has today. He's been pretty active today.
Oh, okay. Hi, bud. Fine. It's okay. You nervous? You don't have to be nervous. You're fine. You're fine. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, sweet boy. So give her a brain break? It's important while you're doing these exercises that you give your dog a brain break every so often so that they can just kind of relax for a little bit before we move on. Good boy. Good boy. How's Ava doing?
It's good. A
Yeah?
little shadow. The Velcro dog.
Yeah. I see your mom in here all the time.
Really, yeah.
All the time.
We're on here talking to our stuff from Chewy. We get chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Mom comes a lot. She has her guinea pigs and
Oh, that's
all
right.
the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to do the same exercise, only when they're looking at that bucket and holding their focus, you're going to reach out and touch. The idea is for them to keep their focus on that bucket as you reach over towards them. Okay? If you can reach over and touch the side of their neck, and they keep their focus on the bucket, click and reward. From the bucket.
Ready?
Is there a reason why you stand? Is it because he keeps jumping?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's usually always.
I just think he would relax more if you were seated. Like a reward? Yes. So you don't have to scratch, all you have to do is
Ready?
and click as soon as you can touch without looking away. Yes. Good. Here you go. It's okay, bud.
See it?
He's a little anxious tonight.
Yeah, he's done much tonight. See it?
That's okay. I mean, at home where he's in his comfort zone. want to do is build the expectation that this bucket is rewarding. Yes. But they don't have to do this. Yes. Yes. I want him to know that those treats are coming from the bucket. Yes. This is why it's easier if they're laying down or sitting, because this doesn't happen. Yes. 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 You have to open your mouth for it. Yes. Good boy. See? Right there. Yes. 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 Good boy. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yeah, she goes nuts. I get a Hoover every time I walk in the door. Yes. Yeah, he's starting to recognize, I mean, he recognizes that it's in the bucket. Yeah. Nothing there. Yes. Good boy. Good job. You dropped the piece. Now let's see if we can get him to hold his attention on it. Yes. Yes. There we go. Even if he's nudging it, he's holding his attention on it. Nothing there. Yes. 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 There we go. There you go. Little by little. Yes. Yes. Always got to make sure there's nothing else in there. Yes. Good boy. Okay. Little by little. Good job. Any questions? Okay. Okay, any questions? All right, very good. This is challenging. You know, your dogs are not used to using their brains in this way. We're going to start teaching them to read a cue card for six. Okay? We're going to start, oh, I'm sorry, tell them all done.
All done.
Wait for them to disengage.
All done.
You're going to put your bucket down. Hold on. All right. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to show the card without hand signals. It's all verbal. You're going to show the card and say sit. When they sit, mark it, reward it, cover it back up. Okay? And your card's in your book. Cover. Sit.
Sit.
Yeah, very good. Try to catch it as soon as the dog sits down.
Good. Sit.
Okay.
Sit.
Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Cover.
Ready?
Sit.
Sit. Buddy.
Sit.
Sit.
Yes.
Buddy. Sit.
Okay. I want you to use the cue card,
Sit.
sit, click and reward, okay, and release. Okay, so now we're actually releasing them from that sit each time,
Sit.
and then it's reward.
Sit. Buddy, sit.
Sit.
Jack got it, give him 2 or 3, good boy.
Okay.
If your dog struggles, jackpot reward.
Okay. You sit. Sit.
And he's focusing just on your hand. There you go.
Sit.
And wait.
Sit.
After about 10 seconds, ask again.
Sit.
Uh-uh.
Sit.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Takes some getting used to, doesn't it?
Sit.
Yes. Good.
Parker.
Sit.
Parker.
Sit.
Sit.
Try and keep it in the same place, like chest high, and wait for it.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Okay.
Sit.
And yeah, don't forget to release after that sit.
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 Yes.
Okay. Release.
Okay.
Sit.
Good timing.
You want me to help?
Parker.
Just ask.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
And it's not that you're tense, because you're probably the most laid-back person that I've heard in a long time. So it's not that. It's just his frustration level right
Sit.
there.